Hey, it's T. Welcome to part 1 of my decluttering series. I hope you're ready for some major decluttering motivation. In today's video, I will be tackling my 10-year-old's bedroom. I'll show you my detailed process, and at the end, I'll tell you how many items I was able to donate or discard. But before we get started, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get this done.
He got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm used to treat.
So this is what my son's drawers looked like when I started this process. The first one that I opened over there was a drawer full of underwear and socks, and as you can see, it was not organized. However, the rest of the drawers are mostly organized and his clothes are neatly folded. Let me take this moment to make a proper introduction. Hi, I'm T, a married mom of 5. 4 are young adults who are not in the home anymore, and we're still raising our 10-year-old. We are also first-time grandparents to our 6-month-old granddaughter. On this channel, you will see cleaning motivation, DIY home improvement, and room makeovers. If this is something that interests you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hi, so I'm in my 10-year-old's room. I'm getting ready to go through his drawers so that I can declutter, taking out clothes that either have holes in them or that he can't fit anymore. I will, for the ones he can't fit anymore, I'll donate those, but the ones that have holes will go in the trash. If you're ready, let's start decluttering. So I'll be using this box to put away items or to put items that we're going to be donated into, and then that way it's easier to just get it to where I'm going to be donating it. If there's anything that has holes in it, I think I'm just going to toss those things into a pile on the floor and then eventually put those in a garbage bag and take them outside. And anything that needs to be maybe put on a hanger in the closet, I'll just do that in real time. So let's declutter. I don't know what I'm going to find in these drawers. As you saw, my son is really neat in terms of how his clothes are in the drawers. I'm not sure if there's a lot of crossover between types of clothing, like shirts versus pants in the same drawer, but everything was folded pretty nicely and neatly for the most part, except for what's here in this this drawer with his underwear and socks. But we insist that our kids don't just throw things into their drawers, because then it really complicates their process of finding things to put on. So if your clothes are nicely organized, if they're folded, you can see what you have, and then you can get dressed in a shorter amount of time. You can be more efficient, and that's something that we taught our 4 older kids. That's something that we're continuing to teach and reinforce with our youngest. And that's going to make this process for me a lot easier, because I don't have to fold his clothes necessarily. I probably will unfold a few things just to see if the size on the clothing seems like something that should be too small for him. I might unfold something in the moment and hold it up just to see if it's something that would still fit him, because we know that the sizes don't always matter. So let's just get through this this process and see what we have. So I'm getting started in this drawer, and just at first glance, it looks like we have a mix of clothes in here. I see shirts, I see pants, and I even see pajamas. So maybe what I'll do while I'm going through this process is I'll put clothes in the drawer that makes the most sense. We won't just have clothes all over the place, but here we go.
Thinking, but I don't have a clue. True talent in avoiding conversation, yeah, it's almost rather cruel. Oh, I know, he got me good in his pocket, I know.
This is a sock that does not belong in this drawer. For some of these clothes, I'll have him try them on, obviously off camera, and this is something that's questionable size-wise. I'm not sure that based on the number on the size tag here that these should fit, but just in case they do, I'm going to have him try those on. So I'll just toss these out to his bed for now.
That I'm used to treat. Well, the taste is bitter.
Another thing is that if here's a broken crayon. But if I come across clothes that look like they they are completely out of his size range. Those are they're not going to be tried on. They're just going to be tossed into the box here for donation. No questions asked. But if it is a size that may just be slightly too small for him, that's okay. We'll keep those clothes, because what I like to do is have him play out in the backyard with those clothes so that he's not getting his good clothes in. He's not messing them up, because he's really, really hard on clothes. So if there's anything that I'm going to call good clothes, he's not wearing that outside to play. But if there's something that he just can't fit anymore, even if it's something that's in good enough condition to donate to someone else, I'm going to let him hold on to those, because it saves us money. Our son, he is of the belief that he can just tear up whatever he wants and we'll go buy it again. And that's really been the case, but we're trying to break him out of that habit. So we're going to have him just continue to wear clothes that are too small but in good condition. They can't be super small, right? But if they're small enough or large enough to play in them and have some free movement, that's good. If they are too small and they would restrict his movement, those are getting out of here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just restacking the clothes that I have gone through. This is a shirt drawer. I'm going to make it a shirt drawer primarily because that's what's already in here. But as I mentioned, there are some pajamas in here, and those are going to go. Pajama bottoms are something that he's really hard on. I don't really understand how in the world a kid can wear some PJs about 2 or 3 times and then you have holes across the knees from one seam to the inside, from the outside seams to the inside every single time. So I probably will have to get rid of a lot of pajama bottoms. But what this process does, though, is it also tells me how much I need to go buy, because I have, I won't even say in the past, because I'm sure I still do it some, but I just kind of hit the stores, one store in particular, and I just buy. And that's not something that I want to keep doing. I want to buy things that he actually needs. And so if he needs, I don't know, about 5 pairs of jeans, we don't usually have 5 pairs of jeans for him. If he needs about 10 pairs of jeans and he has about 5 or 6 that fit, I want to know exactly how many jeans to go in the store to get. We even have washcloths in here. I'm going to toss those to the side because those belong in his bathroom. That tells me that when he was putting away his laundry, he just was not in the mood to put things where they belonged, and he put them in the drawer. So, okay, I see what he's done here. These are all pajama shirts, and that's okay. We have a we have a fabric softener sheet in here, and we even have a Christmas ornament. So I'm going to move on to the next drawer. There's a lot in here. But again, it looks like it's mostly shirts, I think. Some of these shirts I won't have to really look for the tag on it because they are clothes that I bought recently. So I really shouldn't have had to do that to this one. But this shirt I just bought, so I know that fits him just fine. This is amongst... so yeah, some of these I don't even have to waste my time going through looking at the tag because they are shirts that were purchased for this summer. What are you doing? Okay, here, can you try these on?
One for the pain, no hesitation, took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you, I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing, not gonna stop, dance till the morning light.
Okay, you can take them off. This is the first shirt that I found that he cannot fit, so it's going into the box.
I just wanna be around you, I just wanna be around you.
So he did try on these jeans and they do not fit, so these are also going into the donation box. Okay, this is cute. This little shirt does not fit. My husband and I have identical shirts to this one. This was our first total solar eclipse. We went to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and it was on August 21st, 2017. This is like I want to say it's definitely a kid's extra small. I think it might be like a size 4 or something. But he cannot fit this shirt. However, we're holding on to this shirt because I want to hold on to the shirt. I have a shirt just like this. I wear it a lot. That shirt is so bad. It has holes all up and down the side. You can actually see my skin. They're not little holes. They're giant holes. The shirt looks like it's completely shredded, but I'm not ready to get rid of it yet. So our son's shirt is fully intact, and I'm going to hold on to this because it's more like a souvenir in this case, and that's why I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm going to put this shirt to the side so that it doesn't get mixed up with the things that are going to be donated, but it also doesn't get mixed in with the things that he's going to keep. Keep?
Yeah.
Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love a pack of smokes in the morning. Share my lipstick, taste
This is a 5/6, so we're not keeping this.
my breath, and love me like you love a pack of
What about this one?
I think that's cheap too because it's also kind of like a souvenir.
Okay, so we're going to keep this one. It's a souvenir. This is a shirt that my sister made. She made some shirts for us for a road trip in 2021. It was a hiking trip. And this particular one, it says Road Trip 2021 on the front. And then on the back, it has grandson. This is a trip that my mom and our youngest and my husband and I went on. So my mom's shirt said like, did it say mom or did it say grandma? I don't know. But our son's shirt said grandson. I think mine says daughter and my husband's says son-in-law. I think, don't quote me on that, but our son just said, let's keep this one because it's more of a souvenir. So this will go along with the totality shirt.
smokes in the morning. One for the day, no hesitation. Jerk as we can, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night. All in or nothing, not gonna stop. Dance till the morning light. I just
We do not fold clothes the same way. My method of folding is not his, and if I fold them the way that I fold them, then his stacks will not make any sense. This is also not how he folds his shirts, but I think shape-wise it fits better than what I would normally do.
wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you.
Oh, wait a minute. We cannot donate this one. We cannot donate this shirt because there are like a couple of holes. There's like a really big one right there, and then there's a smaller one right here. So this will actually go in the trash pile. And then this is your Nova Scotia shirt. Yes, Nova Scotia. Okay.
Canada.
Huh?
Canada.
Yeah.
That's a Canadian shirt.
Actually, I'm wearing a Canadian shirt right now. Prince Edward Island. All right, so it looks like we only had a couple of shirts in this drawer that are things that you could not fit anymore. I'm going to put everything back. Now, that said, there are too many shirts. I think you just own too much stuff. And I think that's because, like I said before, I would just kind of go to the store and just buy stuff. Not necessarily always paying attention to the quantities that were needed. I was just buying stuff. So this is a pants drawer.
Well, pants and long sleeve shirts.
And long sleeve shirts in this drawer.
Yeah, because a little while ago, Danny made.
Okay, so pants and long sleeve shirts. Pants and long, and then this one is pajamas. All right, so I'm going to start with this one. So these are all things that fit. Is that what you're trying to say? Because Daddy had you go through this already?
I think so.
We tried on these pants, and they don't fit that well. They are good enough to play in, but they're not good enough to donate because this is what he does to knees of pants. He's been doing this really since like he was 1. Do you want to keep these to play in outside, or are they trash?
They're trash.
They're trash, okay. So now we're moving on to the pajama drawer. There's a lot in this drawer. As I said earlier, I'm pretty sure the pants will have to just be, do you want to keep the ones with holes? I'd rather you not, but do you want to keep the ones with holes? Because you don't seem to care if they still fit.
If they still fit, I'll keep them. If they don't,
okay. All right, that makes sense. So what are we going to find here? I don't know. And we have a mix of pajama tops and bottoms. We have some pajama tops over there too. Good Lord, there's a lot in this drawer. And truth be told, I don't really want to go through it. How does this kind of still fit?
stretchy.
Okay, I need you to try that on. That looks like something you've had since you were 3.
It actually says 8.
It does?
Yeah, it's faded.
Okay.
8.
I think I'm just going to veto some of these things that he wants to hold on to. Like, seriously. Hole there. There's a hole here. Oh, maybe what I can do... Okay, this is me being old school. So instead of throwing these out because he still likes them, I could probably just cut them here and below the knee or above the knee, and he can still wear them as pajama shorts.
Oh.
You like that idea?
Yeah, that's smart.
That's a smart idea? 1970s, dude. At least, well, I'm sure that they were doing that before the 70s, but I'm from the early 70s, the 1900s, 1970s. But yeah, so I'm going to cut these. These are not going to go in. This is a new pile. This is a repurposed pile. This will be, I'm going to cut those into shorts. And he really likes that idea, so win-win. Right here, I'm inspecting a pair of pajama pants that look really like they haven't been used. They look relatively new compared to the shirt, the matching pajama shirt with this that looked really old. So what I think is interesting about these is that while they looked new, they had a massive hole right there in the crotch area that was not along the seams. So here I was thinking if there was a hole in these pajama pants anywhere, I could just cut them at right above the knees and make them shorts, but that was not going to be the case with these pants. Are your kids hard on clothes like my youngest one is? Please leave a comment and let me know that I am not alone. This right here is just another one of the many interesting holes that I found in my son's pajama bottoms. So the other pair went into a repurpose aisle. I will sew those, and these right here, they have a hole in the crotch area too, but luckily the hole is along the seam, so I will put these in the repurpose pile too so that I can sew them instead of cutting them above the knees and making them shorts. Okay, this might be the funniest find of the day. As you can see from the look on my face, I was really surprised to see these pajama bottoms in my son's drawer. So he's 10, in case you didn't know. and you've seen the size or how big the other items I've taken out of these drawers have been. What size do you think these pajama bottoms are? I want you to leave a comment down below. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to do that, and come back. Well, unpause the video, and then I'm going to give a close-up of the actual tag inside of these pants so that you can see just how ridiculously long we have had these pants. Do you see that? These are a 5T. A 5T of all the sizes that I was not expecting to find. A 5T, right? 5T for toddler. I was not expecting to find that size. So because they're in really, really good condition, these are going into the donate pile. But that was the funniest find. Well, maybe. This one right here, this one might tie that one. So this pajama shirt, oh my goodness, there are some things I just never look for. I never expect to see have happen. But just watch what's going on with this shirt. So this is a long sleeve pajama shirt, and there's something going on right here. There is the sleeve on the, I just flipped the shirt around a little bit. So there's like the sleeve on the right, and I'm going to hold this shirt up to me so that you can see what's going on here. But the sleeve on the right it looks normal, right? There's nothing wrong with that one right there. But just watch what happens when I open up the shirt entirely for you to see what exactly we have going on here. So again, now I flipped the shirt and the sleeve is over here to the left. So on the right now is going to be what was pretty interesting. Do you see this? This shirt is cut up to like, I don't know, like the elbow. It's cut up to the elbow. But because I am on a mission to repurpose the things that can be repurposed, I'm going to cut the other sleeve to be of equal length, and then this shirt will still be wearable. These pajamas are ripped in a couple of different ways. There is a hole on, I think, just one of the knees, but there's a larger hole down the side of the opposite leg, and I just don't think these are worth saving for the repurpose pile, because they're just, the seam, or actually the rib down the side does not go along the seam, so those are just going in the trash. Now I am done with taking everything out of this drawer, but there are some things in the bottom that just shouldn't be here. So I'm going to have my son clean that. He's going to do that off camera, and then I'll come back and start putting the clothes back into the drawer. Okay, so the drawer has been cleaned, and now I'm going to put the shirts back in there. I'm starting with the pajama shirts, and then I'll move on to everything else that's on top of the dresser. Moving on to the last drawer that needs to be decluttered. This one here contains his shorts and pants. So I'm just going to go through this and find the items that are the things that we can keep, the things that need to be donated, and then the items that need to go into the trash. So I've stumbled upon a stack of athletic shorts. They are all exactly the same size. So I'm just having my son try on one pair, and if those pair do not fit, they're all going into the donate pile. This is another pair of shorts that he tried on. They fit, so we're going to keep those. Those will go in the pile or in the stack that you see in my hand. That stack was for shorts that he wears to church. Most of the other shorts are ones that he just plays in. Now I have moved on to his closet, and here I'm going to be taking out all of the hangers that we do not want to keep. I'm going to be sort of kind of organizing his shirts. They're mostly organized, but there are some items, some like items that could be grouped together. The goal here is to do exactly what I did in the drawers, which is to take out items that need to be donated. He will most likely, he does not have any shirts. He's not hard on shirts, so there won't be any shirts that need to be trashed. So in this case, I'm just going to have some donate or some keeps. What you just saw there was his tie hanger. He loves wearing ties. When he was about 4 or 5, he asked for a bunch of dress shirts and ties because he said that he wanted to dress like daddy. So of course we obliged, and we've been buying him dress shirts and ties ever since. So I'm just getting all of these shirts organized right here. This makes the process a lot easier when it's time to get dressed. Oh, by the way, this shirt right here has some grease stains on it. I do not yet know how to remove grease stains. I actually have some workout clothes of mine where I need to have them. I need to research how to get grease stains out of clothes, but for now, I'm just going to make the decision to put that shirt in the trash pile. The shirt that I'm holding right now, he already has another one of. This one is a 7/8. Like I said, we've bought these shirts year after year since he first asked for them. I just get every color every year. This is the light blue one. This is a 7/8. He is not able to wear this, but he has the newer one, the 10/12, in the closet. Here is another duplicate shirt, just a different size. This one I believe is a 7/8, and there's a 10/12 hanging up in the closet. You see it right there to my left. So we're going to donate the smaller one, and he will wear the larger one, the one that actually fits, that's still in the closet. As I go through hangers, I am taking the ones that I'm not going to keep, like these store-bought hangers here. Those are just going right into the recycle bin. But these smaller white hangers, like what I have in my hand now, we're going to hold on to those for our granddaughter because she's got a lot of clothes and I know she needs some more hangers. So I'm going to take these smaller hangers out of my son's closet because he simply cannot wear them. He can't use them anymore. This jacket here is going to go on the left side of the closet with his other coats and jackets. I am not going to declutter that part of the closet on this day. And that, you know what, my message to you is, if you want to start a project, but you're time bound or time restricted, or you just don't have the energy, or you just plain old don't have the will to do an entire project from beginning to end, do what you can in the moment and just let the rest go until you're able to get back to it. This is better than doing nothing at all, but it's also much, much better than overworking yourself, stressing yourself just to get something done that is not really critical. And yes, while I feel so much better when my home is not cluttered, I do not want to overdo it because I would not enjoy the finished product. So I'm going to tackle the left side of his closet at some other time. Right here, I'm just showing you the final product of what I have done here in his closet. I've grouped like items, his short sleeve shirts. There are a lot of long sleeve shirts also. Then we have sweaters and dress shirts. They are much better organized than what he had before. Not that it was really bad, but I have my own method of organizing things, and I'm sure he will not upkeep my method, and he'll have one that works best for him. But for now, this is what his closet looks like. There are some items on the top of his closet shelf, lots of blankets, and at first I was not going to be bothered with these on this day, but I decided that there were some blankets over to the top right. There's like a comforter set for, Paw Patrol. So I found the comforter and the fitted sheet and the pillowcase. I'm missing the top sheet. When I find that, I'll make sure that it's clean, and this entire set will get donated to a pantry. So behind this right here, besides this, beside that, you'll see this is how full the box is of all of the things that we were able to declutter from his closet and his drawers. These items will go to a donation center ASAP. I am not going to be driving around with this in my car forever. Surprisingly, we did not have a big pile of clothes to be trashed. This is the entire trash pile down here on the floor. Right here is the repurposed pile. So these are, mostly the repurposed pile. These are mostly pajamas that I need to repair. There are also a couple of souvenir shirts. You can see that that teal colored one or whatever up there. There's one under that as well. Those are items that we're definitely going to keep because they are souvenirs. And then I have the shirts right here that I was talking about. But then I also have the hangers that we're going to be putting into the recycle bin, as well as the hangers that we're going to be giving to our granddaughter. So this video is going to be part of a decluttering series, and I am going to be really curious. I'm really curious about how many items I will have thrown away or donated during this process, but I'll just give you the total number from this room right here. There were 69 items that were either going to be trashed or donated. I am not including the repurposed items in this because I'm still going to be keeping those, but 69 items will be leaving my house. Stay tuned for the next decluttering video in this series. I will be in my primary bedroom tackling all of the items that do not need to take up space in my house anymore. Well, we got it done. Thank you for following along as I decluttered some items from my youngest son's bedroom. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to see this kind of content in the future but are not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button, and when you do, don't forget to click the notification bell so that you won't miss out on future uploads. Until the next time, stay blessed.